Time to jam, my guy. So over the years, we always kind of stood in touch with one another. Mike and I kind of reconnected over the past year or so, a little bit deeper, only because we were going to the gym all the time and training. And around that time, he told me that, hey man, I'm gonna move to Maryland. And I was like, holy shit. And I was kind of thinking of like some type of like going away party or some type of get together with, you know, all the guys. And I'm like, oh man, wouldn't it be cool to kind of just get in a room together. Let's you know, surprise him. And so I kidnapped him. I kidnapped him and brought him to the studio. And yeah. Ready to do the thing?
I think so.
All right.
Let's go.
Great.
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be ugly.
Oh, it's gonna be horrendous.
It's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be so much fun. Quietly. I got him!
How am I gonna play all these other parts one-footed?
Right, yeah, you're fucked.
Oh God.
It was amazing. I could barely keep the smile off my face. Cut to all the footage of me with no smile. But
Dude.
Revisiting the old material was such a great time. You know, I've always played it in my head, so that had never been a thing, but to physically sit down and go through the muscle memory again and to be in the room, and the fact that it was all a surprise. I mean, I had such a great time. My right foot, not so much. He had a lot of work to do that day, but it was a blast just to be in the room again and to laugh and just to hear those songs live again. It was awesome.
And then you got.
Oh, just. And I have the boots! Ah! The run! Right, okay, wow. Holy shit.
I only remember the shape.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, I'm basically just keeping time.
Got it. Alright.
Ready?
Yeah! The thing that threw me for a loop the most was, I guess, my preconceived notions going into the studio to play those songs. The muscle memory 100% took over. Like my technique, my knowledge, everything went straight out the fucking window. It was, you know, 16-year-old Angel Vivaldi doing exactly what he did back then. There was no overcoming that, you know, it was locked in. I mean, you're talking about years of playing with these guys.
Just being able to sit down and all the songs and everything just kind of coming back was really great. But then at the same time, also going to hit cymbals that weren't there. It was where, you know, muscle memory was my friend and also my worst enemy.
I think I've hit air twice.
It was rehearsing like 6 days a week and playing as many shows as we possibly can. And then it came time to, you know, I guess in my head, everyone's head back then, like recording music wasn't a normal thing. Andrew was the one that kind of spearheaded us recording. He's like, hey man, let's just do it ourselves. And I was kind of like, Andrew's incredibly intelligent and just knew, I guess, ways to work around doing what we needed to do using our resources, which brings in the camcorder.
Where do we start? Oh, we recorded in the basement with my parents' camcorder on a staircase, and the staircase was full of these jars that were screwed underneath it for storage. So nothing about this basement was conducive for recording, but we did it anyway.
We took one camcorder and put it on the stairs to record the drums, and we put the camcorder up to my amp to record my guitar, and we extracted the audio from the video file, and that's what we used as tracks. I think the only thing that we used DI was an auxiliary input jack into the computer for bass, and that was how we recorded the Hymn of Dreams EP as well as the Initial Revelations EP. I think your God agrees with you. God in here. But look at the majesty. Like, watch what I do. You got this, right? Done.
208.
208?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here. So what were we playing when God said no?
We were trying to play
through the
Stepping.
looking glass.
Got it. That's the reason why you said no.
Huddle!
Don't huddle too close. I will offend you. Watch.
It doesn't work anymore.
Technology's gotten better. Oh my God, Andrew, let's do this, but I smell so bad.
watching Angel's music evolution over the years has been outstanding. You know, to go from Revelations and Speed of Dark kind of had some of the same feel to it, some of the same elements, and then when you got into Universal Language and Away with Words, I feel like everything just kind of got more cohesive into his style and his sound and just the songwriting. And then up through now to Synapse, where to me, I feel like it's a really great blend of the sound and feel of what Revelations had in terms of just the emotion kind of behind it, but also with the more concrete, you know, strong structure and writing style that he's developed over the years.
The one thing that always stood out to me was Angel was always trying to not find the limit, but go past it. And I don't think he ever found it to go past, which is a great thing for everyone, because I know he'll continue to go towards that and never find it. That will be very interesting to watch in the future.
We had an absolute blast, and we're all pretty much the same people, which is pretty crazy and delightfully refreshing.
Oh, I know. You should have stretched.
I should have put on deodorant.
I don't think it would.